if there is anything that has transformed this country, it is the devolved units that was established through the adoption of the 2010 Constitution. If we look back to the year 2020 or even 2013, before the devolved governments, what Bomet was and what it is today is like day and night. We have some parts of this country, this county, that are not seeing roads. We have some parts of this county that didn't have health facilities. We have some parts of this county that didn't have water, as much as we are still struggling. But I want to say, looking back, 12 years that we've been able to cover under devolved governments, we have made a lot of strides. There are a lot of achievements that we have been able to register as a county. Bomet is majorly a rural county, but there is a lot of transformation that has been done in our markets, in our roads, in our health sector, in our education, and almost all the sectors, even in agriculture, because agriculture is also involved. So if there is anything to celebrate as a country, then we celebrate revolution as a country.
One thing that we have also been able to do is providing full scholarship for those who are less fortunate, those who are needy, families where you find students who are actually orphaned, and in secondary schools we pay school fees for them, and that's what I'm calling the full scholarship. We have had a cohort that has of course gone even to university, a good number of them, and year in year out we have over 250 who are admitted in Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. At the moment, we are only having those who are in Form 2, Form 3, Form 4 under the full scholarship, while we are also providing partial bursaries for those who are in who are in those classes again in secondary schools.
We have a responsibility kama wazazi, tuko na responsibility kama viongozi to ensure that each and every child is given a chance. And what we are doing as counties, as much as we are supporting education, to me, in our own definition as Council of Governors, this is social support.
We've been able to succeed and even gain favor to be given from our budget a bursary that covers those who are in vocational training centers, and also full scholarship for those who are also in those vocational training centers. At the moment we are having those who have already cleared their training, that is the first cohort of 625, and are graduating this year. Cutting across the 33 VTCs, we are having those who are beneficiaries. This is the second year that we are having it running, and again we've had another group of about 500 who are completing and sitting exams. We are also hoping that in the budget that is going to be for this financial year, we'll still get the same again to enable us to continue providing those scholarships for those who are actually getting skills in the VTCs. In the county government of Bomet, we have a total of 33 vocational training centers, cutting across the 25 wards that we are having. And from the same, the bursaries that we've been able to get have been able to help the students to be able to acquire skills. The flagship projects that we take pride is a Department of Education and Vocational Training in the county government of Bomet is the school feeding program that has actually stood the test of time. We've been able to provide milk to the children that are in ECD centers twice per week, that's on Tuesday, Thursday. And this, we get the milk from KCC, and it's supplied by trucks and eventually again transported the border riders. This project has been able to help us that, for one, Like I mentioned earlier, we've been having communities which are marginalized crossing over from Narok County, from this end, from Nakuru County, and we have found our enrollment rising because of the same. Punctuality and even attendance of class by these pupils has also been on the rise. So this school feeding program has actually been one thing that I want to say has succeeded. In our package in the county government of Bomet, we have been constructing one ECD in each ward, a total of 25 per year in those other previous financial years. But I want to say the financial year that has just ended is one of its own, and we are able to succeed and win favor from county assembly and a budget of constructing 2 ECD centers together with the toilets in each ward, giving us a total of 50 ECD centers, classroom and the toilet is one thing that I want to say was a success. And up to now we talk of about 95% completion. This year again in the budget that is going to also be approved, we are going to do again the same because we've been given an equal budget like last year. So we intend to this year again to do another 50 ECD centers together with a toilet.
Jina langu ni Daisy Chepkuru, nilikuwa nikitoka shule ya Kimari. Ninarudisha asante kwa Barchok kwa sababu ya scholarship. Naidi ndajitahidi kama mtu ajengaye dudufule kwa Udelele.
We are in charge of ECD and also vocational training centers. We have been able to construct over 500 classrooms and support facilities so that we have fully functional ECD centers in terms of ensuring that they have very nice toilets and then provision of water and also furniture for those ECD centers. We have also employed teachers who are also teaching our children, and we are working also on their pay. So maybe in the next 1.5 years we'll be able to pay them based on the recommendation of SRC.
The heavy machinery that we have purchased for this county, which cost us up to 305 million shillings, is really doing a very good job. Because as for now, we have done across the wards, we have done over 150 kilometers of road, access roads. So it starts connecting that connectivity again in various parts of the county. Yes, the revolution was the best thing that ever happened after the enacting of the new constitution in 2010. So the revolution started in 2013, and many feeder roads have been opened, which was never opened before. Many feeder roads have been opened, and connectivity to our villages is actually almost, I think we are almost 90%, that each home can be, a border can access each home in our county. So I think that is the best thing. We still have to maintain the roads to make them accessible all times, all weather roads, so that at least our people can move their produce to wherever they want to move them, the markets that they want to move them, whatever they buy from the big towns like Bomet, they can carry out of their homes. Initially, people used not to carry things like fertilizer. You carry them somewhere, and then about a kilometer to your home, you put it in your bag, and you carry it. But these days we have mobility going up to the homes of the people. So I think devolution is the best thing that has ever happened, because the resources are being used for the benefit of the people within the county. But specifically for ourselves, we have things like the Muriaisi Bridge, which connects Poito and Kimulot, that is in Konoin. We have got also Tindinyek Bridge, which connects Kapkures and Kapkele, which is on construction now. We have, even the governor's residence is part of our project also, that we are supervising, and we are taking care of it as far as the construction is concerned. We have another bridge which is coming up, which is called Cosa de Langok, which is connecting Sigor and Chebunya. It is yet to start, but it's going to start in this current financial year. So in Nuchot also, I want to tell you that all other projects that are going on, all other constructions that are going on, it starts from this department.
Chang che kilabe ako chang kiolok che kiolok welelo ot kimuti salotisiek ako imuche ot kochut koenun akoimke mekoite lekoite ko kararan raini amun ite ko keboiboitu kabisa kiboiboi ite rach saloito yun komie akochut ko komie ko akobaibait komie akimutu kora komie.
Kimwoe kongoi Bartyo amun en ng'etet nekokong'etech en etioninyo koyoywech chemyachen kabisa sikoberur Jehova en elemi. Kinyalilda nekitinye en etioni ko kinyalildab kapchain chebo sipitali ko kongoi amun kokotwosi kimwoini kongoi kabisa. Kiibet biik sobet nani komyan boyon kele kimut kwo en oret amun momiten elebune anan kochang'a beek ko loo elekibune ko momi koroite chito sipitali ko kakobet sobet kemwoe kongoi.
Have success stories in Bomet. Number one, you know Bomet is known for several things. Number one, we are the leading in terms of production of poultry in the regions, in LREP regions. We educate our children using eggs, and we have ensured that every family has 10 laying eggs, 10 laying chickens. From the 10 laying chickens, you can get at least 200 shillings, you pay school fees with 60 shillings, and then you can budget the remaining 140 shillings. So yes, we have success stories in terms of poultry. Dairy, again, we are the leading producers of milk with high butterfat contents in Bomet, and we are working to ensure that we value add the milk. In other value chains like avocado, we have rolled out, and we are almost the leading in production in the South Drift. From there, we have put up a pack house. It is coming very nicely, and very soon we'll be able to export our avocados. We also have Pyretram. Pyretram is working very well, especially in Merigi, and we are rolling across all the wards which are doing very suitable, so that we ensure that we capacity build our farmers to access the incomes. And the last one is beans. Bomet was known for malnutrition, so apart from the milk which education department is rolling out, we are also ensuring that our farmers and households are accessing the high iron and zinc beans across all the value chains. And from this, we are feeding our schools, accessing this at low prices, and we have ensured that all our kids are developing both mentally and as far as nutrition is concerned.
Wane kwa temindet ko kangiitu logoek chu aboiboenchi mising asikobit kotoreton kora akot en lagok chetakolinda chebo sukul ko angen ale en tai yon kibendi ko mara komi chebo college, mi chebo nibuch inne ko angen ale toreton keswechu kakekonon en betutab raini. Ribon inne kabisa ako kaboiboenchi ak angen ale atinye chametabgei mising amun aboiboenchini tuguchu mising. Avocado.
We thank our Governor, Professor Parchuk, for he has given us a chance to receive mangoes in our community. Members are very happy and grateful for the mangoes. Our group comprise 8 self-help groups, which form the umbrella CPU, and we are very much happy to receive mangoes today. Today we launched by our Governor, Professor Hilary Parchuk, launched the mangoes, and the community was very happy.
Program, as you can see, we are in somebody's farm, and the reason why we are in this farm today is because of the nature of activity that we are having. can see from what we have before us is a sample seedling that is part of what we are distributing today to our farmers. And the beneficiaries of this program that we launched today are caring members of community-based organizations, because that is the only way we can ensure that whatever initiatives we have put in place, we can easily monitor and even assess the impact of the interventions that we are putting in place. So this exercise has been enabled through the funding of our partners and a program known as FLOCA. So this is an initiative that is meant to build resilience within the community, to put in place initiatives that can counter the challenge that we have with what we call climate change. So, and a model has been developed where we want to emphasize on community initiatives. So as opposed to what we used to do earlier on, where we make decisions in the highest office, probably in Nairobi, or for our case in Bomet, and then come down to the community. What we are doing currently is to start from the community, because that is the only way we can ensure sustainability of the programs that we are rolling out.
As the county, we have received resources through the devolution. From the resources, we have been able to do roads, development in agriculture, giving out all the required inputs to our farmers, bringing extension services closer to our farmers, ensuring that we have roads to take our produce to the market, ensuring that when our farmers or our families are sick, they can access health center across all the villages. We have improved early education to our kids. They are going to very near schools, not like before devolution. So in essence, yes, devolution has really worked in Bomet. We have seen all our youths and even those who are finished schools, they have accessed employment opportunities, and those who cannot access employment opportunities, the farming and other businesses have given them opportunities.
Keti kotoretech korib afya nenyon eng ngalekab amitwogik ak korib afya nenyon eng ngalekab tongono nenyon mabuget. Koboiboenchi takomokose eut ole kaotach ine komie.
We are strong in dairy. Of course, we have also worked on other value chains, including avocado, where we are currently constructing a factory in Boito. In dairy, we are constructing a factory also in Chibunya, where we'll be packaging our milk. Of course, Bomet County will be the first customer, because we want to make the prices of milk competitive. There are a lot of people who are collecting milk from us, but the prices are very low. So we want to get into that business, supporting our farmers through cooperatives, so that our farmers can have value for their investment.
So na inatumia solar to pump maji kwa tank, and then from the tank inateremka ikitumia gravity. So we are happy because of this project. It is funded through that program that we all know called FLOCA, and this is phase 1. Tukona phase 2 where extensions are pipes all the way to almost 9 villages or 10 villages. Yeah, totaling around 2,000 households.
Leonard Cheruyot, resident here at Miswanda area. Today we are commissioning, or the governor is commissioning, the project that he considered us, and we are grateful for the honor that he gave us. He considered us as one of the people beneficiaries for the project. This main project of Meswanda area, we congratulate the county government of Bomet, which is our county hosted by the governor, area governor, and the flogger, who contributed with the county government for the benefit of our residents here.
Angorut kutoka Mswanda sub-location, also Mswanda sub-ward. Wakati huu nina furaha mingi kumshukuru kaunti na flogger ambaye ametupatia maji, na tunajua maji ni uhai. Tulikuwa tukienda kutaka maji kwa mto ambayo mto pengine ni mbali, na kulingana na kazi ambayo tunafanya hatuna nafasi zaidi, pengine tunaenda hata usiku kuchota maji kwa sababu inategemea mahali mto iko. Na hiyo nafasi ya kuenda kutafuta maji inapoteza muda, ambayo sasa tunafurahi kwa kaunti ambayo ametupatia maji.
Ila Kurgat natoka Ndalelai, eneo hili la Mswanda. Tumeshukuru sana county government ya Bomet na blogger kwa kutuletea project nzuri kama hii ya maji. In fact, mimi nimekuwa na shida ya kufuga ng'ombe, lakini saa hii tumeletewa maji mpaka our doorstep. Sasa imekuwa rahisi sana. Alafu tena naona vijana watakuwa na kazi rahisi sana ya kuanzisha project kama ya car wash, kwa sababu maji sasa imefika masenta yetu kama Tilalwa, Ndalelai na bado itaenda Kobel. Sasa wamama bado watakuwa na kazi rahisi sana, kwa sababu wamekuwa wakiumia sana. Wamekuwa wakienda more than 2 kilometers kuleta maji. Sasa imekuwa rahisi sana.
Kazi ya gavana, hii maji ni yetu yote, maji ni uhai. Tunapongeza yeye kwamba ameleta maji mpaka hii, inasaidia mimi kwa ng'ombe na mpaka hapa kwa mpaka nyumbani Langat. And I'm also the head teacher Raimoi Primary School, and I want to take this time to thank God and to thank the county government of Bomet together with the flogger for the support and for the big project that they have given us. I know it has taken the hand of the Lord that today we are rejoicing as Mswanda sub-location together with Kitala location and Cheptala location, because this project will cover a wider area, and I know people will benefit. Those who are farmers, especially dairy, those who are keeping animals, will benefit much from the water that we are receiving. Those who want to do other things will also benefit, because this is a major project. I have tested. I'm one of the neighbors who have benefited from the water, and I know this county government have supported us together with the blogger. So thank you very much.
Janet, naishi Mswanda. Tunasema asante kwa maji safi kwa hii kijiji yetu. Tunachota maji safi, tunatumia, tunakunywa, ng'ombe inakunywa. Sasa tunasema asante. Maji ilikuwa shida. Na sasa hatuna shida, maji haishi, maji ni safi.
In health, as much as we've registered a lot of support, especially in the expansion of the facilities that we have and the services that we're giving. When we came in 2018, we didn't have oncology services in this county, but I'm happy that we now have those services. We have taken our doctors for training. As we are speaking, we have neurosurgeons in our referral hospital. As much as we still have challenges in terms of the facilities and equipment that is required, so that we can facilitate the giving, the service that is related to that particular area of specialization. So, but we have built the capacity of our doctors. We have not also been left behind when it comes to technology, bearing in mind the limited number of resources that we have and the specialists that we have. We want to maximize and share those resources. And for the last almost now 4 years, we have introduced what we call telemedicine through the support of our friends who are based in US, California. We have 4 machines. We have one that is placed in Longisa, we have another one in Kavlong, we have another one in Indanai, and we have 4 telemedicine machines that has enabled us as a county to share this resource. When we use this machine, a specialist based in US, a specialist based in Nairobi or Eldoret or whichever part of the world can be able to visit and see patients in our facilities without traveling. So that machine is powerful, that technology is powerful, and apart from seeing patients, even the continuous medical education we have been able to enhance that, because our doctors in our facilities have been able to engage with other specialists in the world, and through that we've been able to enhance their capacities in terms of the required medical education that should be continuous, because technologies are changing, experiences are also different across the world, and it is good for them to share those experiences so that they can learn and upgrade their skills and their knowledge in their areas of specialties. So I'm happy that we've been able to do that as a county, and I think Bomet was the first county in Kenya to adopt these telemedicine technologies.
When Governor Professor Hilary Parchok took the mantle, we had 112 health facilities, but because of his passion for health and progressive and administrative actions, currently in the county government of Bomet we have 165 facilities. That speaks to additional of close to over 43 facilities that have been built, completed and operationalized during the regime or during the tenure of Professor Hilary Parchok. We are very delighted that our Governor Professor Hilary Parchok took the initiative to build one of its own facility called Dr. Joyce Laboso Mother and Child Wellness Center. The facility is 200 bed capacity. And on the ground floor, it has a comprehensive diagnostic unit, which includes the MRI, provision for CT scans, provision for X-ray, provision for ultrasound, provision for mammogram that will be used to scan our mothers. And on the right side of the same ground floor, we have a casualty area, we have the laboratory, we have the staff lounge. On the first floor, this is where on the left again we have an 12 bed ICU for the neonatals, and we have the wards for the postnatal and the antenatal. On the right side we have 2 ICU units, that is for the adult people, each of them having a bed capacity of 8, meaning we have 16 bed capacity ICU on the right, and we have the pediatric unit, we have high risk dependent delivery unit. This is meant to ensure that mothers who are high dependent and who needs serious attention upon delivery are also taken care of.
Thank you for what you have done for Longisa Level 4 Hospital. Longisa Referral Hospital, for me, I trust Longisa more than even Kenyatta National Hospital. Of course, as a member of parliament, I will have access Kenyatta National Hospital more easily, Kijabe Mission Hospital more easily, but all my people are being treated in Longisa Referral Hospital. And my brother here, we came with him and also my brother here. So my father is currently there, and I'm sure he will be alright. So thank you very much for what you have done.
Yeah.
that
So
facility.
thank you for having confidence in our facility.
Yeah, not only myself.
Yeah.
You hear that I know every doctor by name.
Yeah.
Because that is my hospital.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Great maternity. Kama tiga na ulele ne. Ana ulele ne amate. Aja na mwa wakita gege. Pole kas. Wakita jailo. Wakita jailo. Ana ne. Oma tane kita wale.
In terms of specific initiatives that we've empowered women and PWDs or the elderly, we have programs like since 2023 up to now, we have distributed incubators to women groups. We have distributed 25 incubators that hatches 598 chicks per production. So women groups in Bomet, and these women groups are also included of PWDs. Also, the groups that have been registered as PWD groups, we've given them 25 incubators last financial year. These were distributed beehives to the elderly, especially men, the old men. We've also distributed food stuff to children's home, because this is also a children's services. As you can see in our vision and mission, we have special interest groups, and this includes children. So we distributed food stuff to CCIs, that is charitable institution registered in Bomet. In terms of social protection and assistance, we've given support to the vulnerable families. We've constructed houses. Like this financial year, we have distributed more than 1,000 iron sheets, and we've constructed more than 25 houses to the vulnerable families. Also, we've distributed blankets to those who are very sick, the elderly, PWDs, women who are maybe living with HIV. So we have so many initiatives also in terms of sensitization and capacity building on women rights and equality. A case in point is where we are partnering with Equitas from Canada. That is through Women Empowerment Link. We have a program running in Bomet East and also Chepalungu to empower women in knowledge and also skills against economic violence and also gender-based violence. So in Bomet we have a lot of GBV cases, and currently we are running a program that has taken almost 1 year with Women Empowerment Link. People in the lower sides of Bomet are being sensitized against GBV, and we are really getting results. As you can observe, it has gone down, save for the case that happened yesterday. The cases of GBV are really dropping. People are now sensitized. The cases in court are now rising. So people are reporting the cases, and we have a lot of support from the police. We've also constructed a holding ground where our children who have been defiled and even women who have been raped are put when they are undergoing the judicial process. So we've partnered with the police in Bomet.
Magi tegos ni magi ngenot kele kilionotin tur kenoi kityo ndakirwoe kenoi kele e ba mai kerye anan kechakta kebo biik ko mokichoktoi kou biik kous biik alak tugul. Ane kekurenon Orasirone ak amenye kabisa wotetab Kipleret. Ane ko kianyoru ajali en 2020 betusiechu kibo korona. Koit kemut keldo nebo tang'weny komosi macha amwa kongoi kabisa en kaunti nebo Bomet. Anamenai kaba ak ndamukose nyikobo kokose kotumikine kaba ireu singeng'olole man kekere ketoko chito singemwoe kongoi ko amun matakomuka kounoto komwochi miwek kimwoe kongoi kabisa kokisisen.
Kongoi en betut nebo raini awekyi kongoi Department nebo Social Service Bomet County.
We have also been having a challenge because of drugs abuse, which has been an issue not only in Bomet but in Kenya and also globally. I think it's an issue. We have lost human resource as a result of that, because when they indulge in excessive alcohol or take drugs, then they cannot perform in the assignments that have been given. Some of them have even been dismissed where they were working. Families have been broken because of that. GBV cases have also been on an increase, and one of the reasons that is being attributed to is because of the use of drugs. So we have endeavored in partnership with NACADA to rehabilitate some of these young people who have engaged in drugs. And I want to say this program has been a success. Of course, through also the support of the church, we have been able to rehabilitate some of our young people who have gone back to a life that I would describe as a productive, because they've been able to support their families, support themselves, and so forth. And even we have now initiated even discussions, especially those who are relieved of their duties in the national government. We're in the negotiations to see whether they can be taken back, because they are now fully rehabilitated. So that is one. Of course, we've been having our own challenges, because all this requires resources, because putting these people in a residential kind of setting, you need to facilitate the people who are serving them, the instructors probably who are assisting them, the psychologists that we have, the doctors that we have. So in terms of food and whatever materials that they will require for almost 2-3 months is a very expensive exercise. But I think it is worth, because at the end of the day, even if you can transform one life, it's priceless. And that's what we are doing with the support of our partners.
We've done a construction of modern market infrastructure which will promote safety and accessibility to markets by not only the residents of Bomet and even the visitors who come to Bomet. We've constructed that to promote service delivery as well as trading spaces. We have Mama Mboga sheds, we have fresh produce sheds, we have shoes sheds, we have even the Boda sheds. These sheds have impacted positively on the money circulation around Bomet and its environment. Additionally, we have invested we enhance energy provision by ensuring safety and extending the business hours of our traders and improve the public confidence in their economic activities. We've installed on average 4 fully operational high-mast floodlights in each ward. This lit up our towns and trading centers to create a more vibrant, energetic, and secure environment for commercial activities. And this year we are intending with a lot of passion to improve even up to 10 per ward, because the vibrancy that we see our people after installing the high-mast floodlights is amazing. In tourism sector, Bomet County is one of the counties that housed tourism pillars, ranging from nature base, ranging from hot spring, waterfalls, nature-based, hospitality, culture and sports tourism. And what stands out is Tepalugu Forest, which is now growing up for tree species protection and an ecotourism center, attracting visitors, especially conservation personnel to promote our natural heritage. We normally say in Chepalungu is where nature meets opportunities. We've successfully planted over 350,000 tree species, which is an indicator of our immortal commitment to sustainable forest management. We are doing this to empower forest-based community initiatives to promote ecological balance, to enhance biodiversity, and even promote nature-based livelihoods, which will actually enhance the forest-related activities that takes place within the forest in order to promote economic activities as well as conserve the environment within Bomet County.
Under the current administration headed by our Governor, Professor Hilary Barchok, we've been in the office for 2 terms. This is the second and the final term. And what we would like to show, or that we can showcase, the way we have developed a system of public participation. Here in the county of Bomet, we have a Public Participation Act, which defines how the government of Bomet County engages the citizen in decision making, in planning, decision making, and implementation of government services. This is a very important milestone that is not only useful to Bomet as a county, but it's also useful for national government, because our people are now aware now that they should participate in government functions.
And today, as the county government of Bomet, we want to say that the devolution of wealth to the county government of Bomet has bring a lot of changes in terms of preventive, in terms of curative, and in terms of ensuring that we have future plans that will address the issues that we have. At the advent of devolution, the county government of Bomet had less than 60 fully functional facilities. Today, as we speak, the county government of Bomet have over 165 facilities. That is a whopping additional 100 facilities in a span of the 12 years. At the advent of the devolution again, the county government of Bomet has less than 300 healthcare workers. As we are speaking today, those who are in permanent visual terms are 1,532, and then when you come to the other staff who are employed by the facilities, other staff seconded from other supporting or amenity departments, we are having over 3,000 staff working for the healthcare services. This not only speaks to their employment, but also speaks to them sparring the economy of Bomet, because now you have more people getting the monthly income closer to the people, and therefore they bring their resources closer and to make sure that the development of any given county, especially Bomet, is running in the right direction.
Devolution has been a major impactful strategy to economic recovery and resource utilization and promotion of equity in resource share. Devolution has been a bedrock to success in our country. I urge the government to escalate more on financing devolution and promoting the devolution space in this country in order to realize our potential as a country.
As much as we have registered a lot of success as default units, we have also our share of challenges, and there's nothing that is smooth all the way. Even efficiency cannot be 100%. There are frictions here and there. So as devolved units, we also have our own challenges. I think in 2013, when we came in as devolved units, there was also a lot of excitement. And the quality of human resource that we brought on board, and some of them did have capacity. and probably that's why we still have gaps here and there, because of people maybe who are inexperienced and they were employed, given very high positions, and they could not deliver on their mandate. And that's something that we are working on through capacity building, working with KSC, which is a national institution, to train them and prepare them for the assignments that we've given them based on the mandate and the demands of the offices that they have been given. Bomet government or county government, we have established units, councils, led by, of course, we have our sub-ward administrators, and of course in other counties we may have even the village administrators. So we are working also with the village councils, which are, I would say, these are the lowest units of administration. For a very long period of time, these are people who are working, giving their services free, and they were not facilitated in any way. So we recognize the contribution of these village council or village managers, and every month we are giving them a token, at least to buy credit and small movements when they're having their own meetings with the chiefs or with our administrators. So that is one thing that I'm very happy about, and we've been able to get a lot of feedback in terms of the programs that we are running within our wards, all the way to the small villages that we have in this county, and we have registered a lot of success in that. We didn't take all the village managers 100%, but starting this July, last month, we have onboarded all the village managers that we have within the county of Bomet. Secondly, we Secondly, we have not also been doing very well when it comes to all source revenue, and this does not only apply to Bomet, quite a number, especially the rural counties. I think that still remains a challenge. Of course, we have put measures in place to address that challenge, automation, and also learning lessons and working with a number of institutions. Some counties are working with KRA, some counties are working with the banks to ensure that we seal leakages when it comes to all source revenue, because that has been a challenge. We heavily rely on the exchequer to run our activities, which may not be very healthy and sustainable at the end of the day, because there are so many competing priorities that may demand a lot from us as governors, as well as demands also that come from the national government. So that's why there have been fights between us and the national government at times, that they've given us functions and the resources are not followed. But if we can be able to mobilize our own resources, revenue, then I think these noises will reduce. So that is one challenge. And then the other challenge, which is also related to revenue collections, closely related to that, is their function that we've been given from the national government, and those functions have not been followed by resources. So we've been struggling, at times sacrificing resources that are meant for other services so that we can have all these services running, because they have been handed over to us and we don't have resources. So that is one. And the other issue are the delays of disbursements. as much as we are relying heavily on the national government, those resources also, the timing of the release of those resources has been a challenge to us. So we may have, like I give you an example of the last financial year, where resources were released in the month of June, when we are almost closing the financial year. We have made commitments, and chances are some of them we are not able to pay for the close of the financial year, which will cross over as pending bills. So those are some of the challenges that we are struggling with. But by and large, I want to say that the valve units have succeeded, and if we can have strong structures to support that, the county governments, then I'm very sure that within the next 10 years, this country